Hello folks, welcome back to the allotment. It's absolutely scorching today. It's been absolutely scorching all week. There's plenty of things to do because everything's shooting up now that the sun is warming up the soil and all that kind of thing. So I better crack on. See you in a bit. Aye, everything's shooting up now that the weather's turned very pleasant. First job today is get the net off here and get the rest of these brassicas out. As you can see, I've put them in under there just to harden off a bit. But look at that, man, massive growth since the last time. The onions are doing great, everything's doing great. The broad beans shot up. I've started putting the raw peas out, beans out the other day when I was here, so I'll finish that off today as well. The potatoes have shot up. Look at that, since the last video. Absolutely fantastic. I've given a good earthing up there. I gave them a watering last night. It's a little bit cooler than what it has been, so that's good. I don't like to crack on in the baking heat. The peas are doing alright. Like I say, everything's doing alright. So, first job, get these cabbages in. Then I'm going to prepare this little bit of land for the sweet corn. So I'll crack on with that. See you in a bit. Right, well, I've been a bit busy there, doing a bit hoeing round the cabbages and kale and that. Placing out the ones, these are the Durham early. As you can see there, the kale's doing fine. That's the greyhound cabbages. That's the broccoli. And these are the Brunswick cabbages. Everything's doing great. So, stood in a bucket of water, folks. I'm going to get these in, and that's the last of them. Got a few bits of Nero kale there to go in as well. So I'll crack on with that and then do something else. See you in a bit. Right, so that's that done. The Durham early line there, 2 Nero kale there, and I've put one over in the corner as well. So that's that. I'll give it a good watering in and then put the net back on. But I think I need to have a good watering in. I'm going to make a cuppa. See you in a bit. Right, so there's the net back on the brassicas, sorted. I've been busy, folks, haven't even had a cuppa yet. I'm choking. I've got these beans out. Now I told you I made a mistake. The Ferrari beans I've put a little bit further out from the net, and the climbing beans I've planted next to the net. And there's the other side. Hopefully they'll grow. Some of them I've mixed them. I sort of made another mistake, folks. I didn't mark which ones are which, so there's both Ferrari and Blue Lake climbing beans along there. Let's see what happens. I've also been busy here preparing the land for the sweet corn. I was going to say sweet peas there, but that's something else I'll come on to later. So I've been preparing this bit of land here. I've double dug. I've got a spade's depth of manure on the bottom, and I'll backfill just like the potatoes, digging trenches and all that. I'll backfill that, then that'll give the sweet corn a nice little feed through the summer. So I'll crack on with this, but first of all though, I definitely am going to have a cuppa because I am choking. It's the first thing you've got to do, remember. Oh, there you are. I finished my cuppa now. I was waiting for you. Sometimes it's just nice to sit and relax, listen to the bird song. But unfortunately this year, the bird song's been dampened down a bit because I've noticed there's a magpie nesting in my holly tree, which is a nightmare. It's got chicks, so once the chicks have flew, I'm going to try and have to destroy the nest somehow because I don't want them coming back. I'd rather have blue tits and grey tits and the likes than a magpie. No good. Anyway, that's a different story. Like I say, it's just nice to sit back, relax sometimes, but I haven't had much of that relaxed time to do the day because I have been cracking on. But before I show you around, I heard some sad news last week, and you you all probably know by now, but Steve from Greenside Up sadly passed away last week. It was a shock to everybody, I think. Yeah, he was making a video a month ago. Anyway, like I say, it was a bit of a shock. He was a good bloke, Steve. He was a canny grower, and if all of you would have been subscribed to him, I should imagine. He had much more subscribers to me because he's a knowledgeable guy. But anyway, like I say, sadly he passed away last week, so rest in peace, Steve. I thought it would be nice to do a little, plant something in his memorial sort of thing, you know, and plant it green side up, because that's the way he said, always plant things green side up. Anyway, I was in Morrison's getting some compost on the weekend there, and I noticed some climbing plants, so I bought a couple. One of them is a Virginia creeper, which will climb along there and look very nice, and the other one is, and I'd never heard of these before, but they're a thing, and so I bought one. It's an everlasting pea. Is it going to focus in? That is an everlasting pea, and its Latin name is Lathyrus latifolius. So there you go. Now I thought this would be nice to plant in memorial of Steve, because one of his favourite flowers was sweet peas. Now this is a climbing sweet pea, and it comes back every year. You don't have to prune it or anything, it just comes back. So I thought it would be nice to plant that, which I have done. I'll show you later. I've planted it in the corner there, just as a thing for Steve, an everlasting sweet pea. So we'll every year when it flowers, we'll be reminded of you, Steve, if you're watching up there. I'm sure they'll have YouTube up there, and I bet you're up there now in your brand new allotment making your massive polytunnel. But anyway, all the best, Steve. Rest in peace and all that. I'll crack on. I don't know what to say. I'm just about finished anyway, folks, so I'll show you round. I'll see you in a bit. Do you know what time it is, folks? It's time to show you around. So I've panel blah 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 blah. I'll start again. Do you know what time it is, folks? It's time for us to show you round. So this is where I've planted the everlasting pea. I'll put some mesh up there, climb nicely up there and along there. So there it is. An everlasting pea for Steve. So hopefully it'll climb up there very nice. And these sweet peas, they're romping away now. Like I was saying earlier on, just shows you what happens after a couple of weeks of nice sunny weather. They're all up there, climbing away. So it should be a nice little spread this year. The dahlias are doing okay as well. I'm going to give everything a watering before I go, like, because it's bone, well, it's not bone dry, but everything needs watering, folks. This lobelia, I don't know what something keeps lying on it. I don't know what it is. So I don't know, it looks like it's knackered now. Talking about knackered, I think this plum tree's had it. Look what's happening to it, man, it's just dying. Which is a shame. I don't think that's going to come back. As you can see there, the quince is just taking over at the bottom, and it's stopping the plum tree from growing, as far as I can see, like. But it's a shame anyway. It was Alex's, me friend's tree. That's doing alright now, lad. Vampire bamboo. It's starting to throw off some canny stems there. Can you see it's red? Now in the autumn time it turns like a deep red colour. That's why it's called vampire bamboo. It's like blood. Blood. I'm going to put these dahlias out here before I go as well. This apple tree did have blossom on, but it hasn't anymore. So it doesn't look like we're going to get any apples off that this year. And look at this, folks. The potatoes in this cow manure trough are well up now. I've earthed them up and everything. They are the Pentland something, which could be Pentland Javelin or Pentland Swift. I think it's, I'm not sure, it's Pentland something. And they are the Picasso ones. As you can see, doing fine. They're doing fine. Who sang that? Tell us, because I don't know. I think it was the Pasadenas. There's the onions. Doing alright. Showed you all this. The shallots are alright there and all. And the rest of the cabbages that I put out, they'll get a good soaking in a minute. Broad beans, like I say, are doing champion. Covered in flowers there now. And starting to put on some height. Hopefully we'll get some beans there. Them onions are doing alright as well. As are the peas. I've got some more peas to put out along so it'll fill up the line at both sides. As you can see here, I've put the sweet corn out. Now I've only had 7, so like I showed you, two troughs filled with manure and then backfilled. They should be alright there. But last year it was either rats or squirrels that ate the sweet corn, so I'm going to have to figure out some way of netting it when it gets a bit bigger. Anyway, that'll be something for another day. These tatties have romped away since the last video. I'm just going to leave that one in, the loose one, and there's another one there that's I don't know what that potato is, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kestrel in there in that row. Same with the back row, and then there's 10 Charlotte at the back. These ones in the pot, romping away. Looking good. Right, what else have I been doing? Oh, before I show you that, look at this red campion, folks. And look at this, what do you call it? Comfrey. I bet you're all shouting at the screen there. There's a bee on there. Look, way. Where are you? There. So I'll just leave them be. Hi, look at this red campion. It's lovely. Lovely little pink flowers. Do you know why it's called red campion? Should be called pink campion. Isn't that nice, folks? It's like a jungle in there. Sorry about that, folks. The batteries ran out on my camera, so I had to do a quick change. It's like a jungle, but that keeps the slugs away from my crops. The old wildlife area. Let's have a look at these. I'm just looking where I'm standing there, folks. Let's have a look at these pears. Still plenty on. Surely I'll get some pears off this year. Got to. Something to matter if I don't. And this Bergamot russet. I've got tiny little apples on, so let's hope something comes of that. Right, onwards. Let's go into the greenhouse because I've been busy in there as well. Cue the sirens. Oh, look at this bamboo now, man. It's never grew this tall before, folks. And look how thick it is. You cannot see. It's thick anyway. So I don't know what's happening to that, but it looks quite impressive. This rose here, starting to get plenty on. Sort of not get you in the shade there. Starting to get plenty of flowers on there. And I've just noticed here, Annie's rose, it's got its first blossom on of the season. and it'll just get covered even more than that later on. Our lily as well, that's starting to get flowers on, as it always does. So hopefully we'll get a nice little spread of them for Annie. It's warm, folks. It's warm still. Right there in the greenhouse, like I say, being busy in here. I've started putting the cucumbers in. So that's one of them Lili ones, and that's one of the Market More ones. I'll get rid of this bench on another day, because like I say, it was too hot in here earlier on, just a nightmare. Peas need to go out now. Fine, be champion. Like I say, I'll put them along next to the other ones. I've got another bit mesh I can put up, and I've got 1, 2, 3 more cucumbers to go down here when I shift all this. I've put the tomatoes are all now in the halos, and they're doing alright. They're doing alright. There's a canny truss there. Happy days. Haven't done much else in here the day. These grapes are coming on, so all's not lost. Look how much growth happened, man, since I chopped it off. Anyway, that's enough of in here. Before I go, I'm gonna do some watering while it's still nice and warm and there's nobody using the tap. So I'll just crack on. I'll see you when I sign off in a bit. Laters. Right, folks, that's me away. A whim away. A whim away, a whim away. Now, as always, thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Really does mean a lot. What can I do next time? Plenty. So stay tuned for the next episode, folks, and take care until the next time. I'll leave you on a little song, but I'll have to speed it up because of copyright and all that. So this song is by R.I.P Steve and Madness. But R.I.P Steve did it on the ukulele. Oh, when I go in the cleaning to another pub. That's not it. Right. See you later, folks. Take care. And like I say, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. And I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. Oh, wait, sorry folks. The moment I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. How can it, how can it be that, So this is messed up, folks. How can it be that we can say so much without words? There's a helicopter right over here now, folks. Well, I messed another song up. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and all that kind of thing. Bye now.
Text coming in already on 81333. Let's take a look at this one. It's Dave at the Allotment. Allotment Dave. It's Dave at the Allotment.